Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Devin Sneathen. Please stand and join me for the presentations of the colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Good afternoon, members of the board, administration, faculty, parents, family, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Jeff Ruffin. On behalf of Clearview class of 2012, I would like to thank you all for coming this afternoon to honor us at our graduation. We have worked hard to make this a very special moment in our lives. It means so much that to have our family and our friends here to support us and celebrate with us. And we would also like to give a special thanks to our teachers for all their hard work, determination, patience, pleading, and pushing us to this special event successfully. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce some very special guests who have come to help us celebrate our graduation. Mr. Ken Ballaker, President. Ms. Ann Hammond, Vice President. Ms. Wynn Weber, Secretary. Mr. Charles Pond, Trustee. Ms. Paige Rander, Trustee. Ms. D. Scott, Trustee. It is my pleasure to recognize our special guests from the Education Support Center, Dr. Greg Smith, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Steve Ebel, Deputy Superintendent. Dr. Alex Torres, Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education. I would like to introduce members of the Clearview High School School Administration who will be participating in today's ceremony. Dr. Robert Branch, Principal. Ms. Cassie Wiley, Assistant Principal. Ms. Karen Seabung, Lead Counselor. Mr. Mark Hobson, Counselor. At this time, I am pleased to introduce our Superintendent of School, Dr. Greg Smith.
Thank you. Before I begin my remarks, please join me and bow your heads for a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Well, congratulations, class of 2012 for Clearview High School. In all my 31 years of attending commencement ceremonies, this is one of my favorite days. To see graduates like you who have turned obstacles into opportunities, developed lifelong ties with friends, and are academically prepared to succeed beyond high school, I think you would agree with me. The staff here at Clearview High School truly has your best interests at heart, and they have been your cheerleading team for the past 4 years. This is also a very, very special afternoon for your parents and family. Please take a few moments this weekend and thank those in your life who helped you arrive on this very, very special day. I am certain this chapter you're about to close is met with some apprehension, as some of you may not know what door will open next. I encourage you to approach this opportunity with, yet nevertheless, some uncertainty, with the same resolve and vigor you demonstrated during the most trying times in high school. You may not know it at this very moment, or you may not even know it tomorrow, but you have what it takes to succeed inside each of you. You just have to look. I know because you've climbed your own personal mountain and traveled a great distance to get here. Just ask Desiree Culpepper, your valedictorian and an inspiration to not only her peers, to all of us in Clear Creek ISD. Her determination knows no limits. As many of you know, Desiree was in a near-fatal car crash last November. We're grateful she is even here today with us during this very special time. Desiree still remained focused on graduating with her class, and all of you remained focused on helping her get here today. That is perhaps one of the very most special things about Clearview High School. You have such a beautiful soul. All of you work together, and you help one another, and you even wear those Clearview Tigers shirts with pride like no other high school in this district. Quite frankly, it is like a bunch of angels working together to earn their wings. In many cases, Clearview is not just a high school, but a family. Everyone willing to give up whatever it takes to help one another. Your teachers here are incredible, second to none. I think of Mr. Don Mize, who I've known for over 20 years, a teacher, a counselor, campus photographer, and a great grant writer. While most teachers are retiring and wouldn't dream of writing a grant to the Education Foundation on the way out the door, Mr. Mize did, because he wanted to leave something behind for the future students at Clearview. I have no idea what he's going to do without students like you. I do understand he's already been signed up by Miss Sebung for the prom next year. But like you, he is also graduating in a way today and moving on. And as Bob Hope would say, thanks for the memories, Mr. Mize, and well done. Our CCISD high schools and a society as a whole could learn so much about compassion and understanding from what goes on inside the walls at Clearview High School. Much more than what any tax or STAR test can tell you. Students, I wish you nothing but the best of luck and leave you with 3 tips. First, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So if you don't like what is going on in your community, your state, or nation, vote and change it. Second, avoid labels. Think critically and independently, because many of the media and politicians think that our young adults do not have the intellectual capacity to do so. Third, be a person of goodwill and stay positive. You just might inspire people to be better than what they are demonstrating today. Okay, there's a 4th one. You will always be a Clearview Tiger, and Tigers don't give up. Congratulations and best of luck.
Hello, my name is Taylor Miller. I started Clearview in November of this school year. I was falling behind in my education at my old high school. When my father got remarried In 2006, we had to move in with my stepmom, so unfortunately, I had to change schools. Since that first move, I've never really stopped. Hopping around to different schools every year became a normal part of my life. I enjoyed moving schools. After a while, I liked meeting new people and making friends. To me, all schools are the same: teachers, rules, cliques, and school spirit. However, Clearview is very different. Before Clearview, I had no motivation for school whatsoever. I felt like I was just wasting time. When I did go to school, I slept in most of my classes. The teachers didn't seem to care, and they didn't really show it. I was ready to drop out and get my GED. It wasn't what I really wanted to do, but I was ready to settle for less. Then I heard about Clearview from a friend. Up to that point, I had only heard bad things about Clearview. Most people I talked to about coming there thought it was a dumping ground for druggies and misfits or anyone not socially acceptable. But the atmosphere here is completely different from any other school that I've ever been to before. I don't dread going to school every day like I used to. Clearview is a place for kids to go when they need that extra little push, a place where they can learn at their own pace and where they can be themselves without judgment. The teachers here at Clearview are truly amazing. They work with you at a pace that's acceptable, and if you don't get it, then they work with you on the material until you know it. The classes are small and the learning environment is much calmer. Everyone is so accepting and motivating, and the kids are very welcoming. It feels like I'm part of a family here. After graduation, I plan to attend San Jacinto Community College to complete my basics. Then I will transfer to a four-year university where I will study photojournalism. My dream is to be a photojournalist for National Geographic. I may have had a rough beginning with school, but Clearview has given me the determination and confidence to accomplish my goals.
Hi, my name is John Reese Griffin. One of the most important things in life is a good education. If you have a good education, you can succeed in life. But if there are too many distractions, a good education can be hard to obtain. My life was never easy, and being at a big school didn't help any. Elementary school and intermediate school were no fun, but to me, high school is the most important step. This is where you really begin to train for careers that you may have in the future. At my big high school, there was way too much drama, and sadly, I became a victim of it. I tried my best to ignore it, and I was able to do so for 3 years. But my senior year was the year I needed most, and I couldn't take any more of that drama. I had to get away from it. My grades were going downhill as well. They have been doing so for 2 years. It was almost too much for me. So I decided that it was time to get away from all that and move forward. I needed a good education, and apparently the big school was not the place to get it. My parents had told me about Clearview, and when I applied, I was accepted almost immediately. When I started coming here, it was a whole new experience for me. I was able to relax while I worked. I was able to take more time to work on my assignments. Clearview has given me what I needed. It may be a school for at-risk students, but I definitely have to say that it is the best school that I have ever attended in my life. I have made new friends here and have had the best education ever. The teachers are able to help you whenever you need help. I wish I had come here sooner. For the past 2 years, I've been involved in a filmmaking class in Houston. I have discovered that I want to become a film director, actor, and writer after college. I plan to study film and get my basics out of the way at San Jacinto University, South. Then I plan to transfer to a university that has a good film production program.
Hi, my name is Jeff Ruffin, and before I begin, I would like to thank the Clearview staff members, students, and my family for showing up for this special day. Now, before I begin, let me give you a little background about myself. Before I moved with my cousin, I was missing school left and right. My parents were both addicts, and the only family I really had were my brothers, cousins, and grandparents. I was on the verge of dropping out, and it was only elementary. I would stay up to 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning just to make sure my mom was safe. It was stressful. With everyone moving around, I continued to stay in the same place. Later, I moved with my aunt and uncle. Times were hard, but it wasn't anything that I hadn't been through before. I knew we would make it, and no matter what happened, we would always be together. Then tragedy struck, the death of my uncle. A huge father figure, role model, and loving dad left us. We didn't know what to do. Everyone kind of went their own separate ways, but remained close. After the death, I didn't really have the power to go on. But all that changed when I moved with my cousin. I started to make better grades, and my attendance went through the roof. But one thing still haunted me, the fear of not turning 18 and not graduating. Now let's fast forward. When I first came to Clearview, I was 16 years old. I was an 8th grader and 2 grades behind. I was still on the verge of dropping out, no matter what my family said. Then I saw something in the staff members that I never seen at any school before. That was the love and care they showed for their students. They helped me stay on the right track. They worked with me in any area I showed problem, whether it was school-related or family-related. They were behind me every step of the way. Now, I can't speak for everyone else, but only for myself. If it wasn't for the teachers pushing me, not letting me give up, picking me up when I fell, I wouldn't be standing in front of you this very moment. I came from almost dropping out to being the first of my family to graduate, to attend college. This coming fall semester, I will attend U of H downtown. So before I close, I would like to give a special thanks to my teachers, counselors, friends, and family for supporting me when I didn't have the strength to support myself. You have all been a huge inspiration, and I am glad to have had a chance to work with each and every one of you. You have taught me so much about myself and about you. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Goya Carrera. Education has been a roller coaster for me. Before I came to Clearview, I went to Clear Creek High School. I always skipped school because I never wanted to get out of bed or do the work. Now I go to Clearview. It's helped me by having smaller classes, which help me concentrate better. I get on one-on-one help from my teachers. That has helped me a lot because I struggle with several medical problems. I've learned that my education is very important in life, so at Clearview, I chose to take medical terminology in CNA. Now I have received my CNA license. I hope to find work in a hospital while attending Alvin Community College to get my basics and maybe do a surgical program. I highly recommend Clearview for any kids that are struggling. Tell them about the view. Thank you, Clearview staff, for helping me succeed in my education here.
Hello, my name is Nadia Cano. Clearview has been the opportunity to succeed academically and mentally. Being abandoned by my dad when I was little, having to move to the United States. Oh my God. And being a daughter of an alcoholic single mother has been having to take care of my mom in school when I was younger has put me through a lot of obstacles. Having put downs and choosing bad influence that introduced me to addictions like alcohol and other drugs didn't help a lot. I always put myself down and I never believed in myself. Every time that I felt sad and depressed, I ran to my friends that used to listen to me but gave me drugs. Actually, getting in trouble with the police and having to go to AEP for drinking at school was good. I had to learn the hard way. I had to move out of the city because of all the adversities. My best year was my junior year when I started to believe in my potential, seeing my family that they loved me and supported me. I came back to Houston to spend my senior year with my mom. Senior year arrived, and it was even better when I got admitted to Clearview. Having smaller classes, counseling, and our teacher as parent figures, all who love wants us to succeed. I have my life back on the right track. Next year, I'll be attending to San Antonio College to do my basics, and then I plan to transfer to Sam Houston State to major in criminal justice and a minor in psychology. I am motivated by everyone who loves me, and remember, any dream can be achieved with hard work and determination. Thank you to all my teachers, especially all my ROTC instructors and family.
My name is Tyler Hubenak. I think we all know the bitter taste of failure. Maybe we've struggled and wanted to quit. Maybe you felt you weren't capable of achieving anything, even a high school diploma. But today we can all stand here and say, yes, we know the bitter taste of failure. We know it's a part of nature, and we've learned to push through our struggles. Clearview is home to many of us, and has helped us all grow and mature. Though we didn't all start at Clearview together, we cross paths daily. We have established a family bond over the years. Today marks a new chapter for us, whether we're going straight into college, the armed forces, or directly into the job market. Today marks 4 long years of determined hard work. So get ready, world, because the view has changed.
Good afternoon. Will y'all please do me a favor? Will each one of y'all lift up your right arm, shake it, and place it on your heart? If you remember nothing from my speech, at least remember this. I lifted you up, I moved you, and I touched your hearts. We are the class of 2012, and I'm so proud to represent my fellow classmates. You are all so strong. Some of you might not think so highly of yourself. Some might not think you're so strong. Some of you might think you're a bad person or something that is negative. But that is not what I see, and that is not what these people around you today see. Each and every one of you has strength, determination, and power. You have made it this far. You can make it even farther. You have made it to the point of graduation where you step out from your parents' arms and into the real world, out there on your own. Some of you question whether or not you would be here today. But look, you're here. You made it to graduation. Now is the time to move forward, go to college, prosper, and experience the world. Some may be scared, but there is nothing to be scared about. Do you remember those mixed emotions before high school? You were scared yet excited because you thought you were such a big girl or boy? Well, do that now. Yes, growing up can be scary, but it's also a happy moment. You can do this. Keep strong and hold your head up high. Also take a moment and look around at the people and congratulate them. We all need it. We all deserve it. As we enter into the next chapters of our lives, we begin to see those who have impacted us. We realize what we have, what made us be able to take the next leap, and that we are blessed. Our teachers, they pushed us and held us accountable for our actions. They taught us the stupid math we habitually questioned and asked, when will we ever use this? We needed their help and persistence in teaching us, even when we did not necessarily like them. Our principals, regardless of what we think, they definitely helped us get here. Some of us have been in their office plenty of times, and some thought it was unfair and blamed the principal. However, if it wasn't for them, would we really be here? The answer is no. They helped shape us, not because they didn't like us or were picking on us. They did it because they had our well-being at heart and wanted to see us succeed. Our counselors, another group who helped us get where we are. They gave us advice when we needed it, showed us our choices, informed us of our actions and the subsequent consequences, and found us a way for us to get through the hard times, whether it involved family, friends, work, or money. Our family and friends are the last group that helped us get here. If it was not for our parents constant nagging on us to go to school, to do our homework, we would have missed out on a lot of instructions. Even our siblings played a role with getting us here. Our friends helped us all in different ways. Some wanted to graduate with our friends, some had older friends and wanted to be with them, and some wanted to be better for their friends. Without our friends, family, love, and support, we couldn't have made it. Let's consider a plant. A plant cannot survive without food or water, nor could it live by food alone or water alone. It needs both to survive. We are like a plant. We could not have graduated without the love and support of our counselors, principals, teachers, friends, and family. We would like to thank you. Will each one of us from the class of 2012 look around at those who impacted your life and say thank you? I have a difficult life. I have been involved in drama, been in a serious auto accident, and much more. But look where I am today. I am standing right here in front of all of you. All I had to do was hold up my head, think positive, and have the love and support I needed. If it was not for my mom stepping up and playing the role of both parents, I don't know if I'd be here right now. Until a certain principal caught me smoking, I did not realize the potential I had. If it was not for the love I have for someone, then I would have never quit making bad choices. If it was not for a counselor telling me that I could never be valedictorian, I would have never tried so hard. I would have not tried to do the things I did. If it was not for the love someone is showing me, then I would not have realized I have a good and lucky life, which kept me from wanting to be traumatized, hurt, or killed from the accident I was in. With that being said, I thank all of you so much. You have made me who I am today, and I'm proud. Seeing where I was, and some of you know exactly how I started off, and seeing where I am, all came from determination, power, love, and strength. And honestly, each one of you should be standing up here with me, because y'all all could have done it, each and every one of you. And so y'all are all valedictorians in my eyes. All you need are those 4 credentials: determination, power, love, and strength. So take those items with you to this next chapter in your life. You all got this. Now will you stand with me and bow? We are all strong and important, and we deserve this honor together. We are the class of 2012, and we will make a difference.
Great job, students. No one can tell your stories like you, and we appreciate your vulnerability in sharing that and sharing your stories. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, and class of 2012. A graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion, the culmination of years of hard work, the culmination and actualization of goals attained, and the acknowledgement of successes achieved. Now we look ahead to the next step. Students, we are proud of your decision to accomplish your goal of moving forward with building your future. We are proud of the commitment that many of you have made to serve our country and the armed forces. We are proud of those of you who will be attending a 2-year or 4-year college. Thanks for making a commitment to excellence. Thanks for making a commitment to service. And we are proud of each of you. As you face the challenges of tomorrow, and as you are faced with a multitude of choices and decisions, I'd like for you to reflect on these words penned by Mother Teresa. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, You will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend your years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you have got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. Dr. Smith, please join me at the podium. Dr. Smith, I hereby certify that these students have successfully completed the course of study as prescribed by the state of Texas. In addition, they have satisfied all of the graduation requirements as stipulated by the Board of Trustees of the Clear Creek Independent School District.
Dr. Branch, I accept your certification and hereby declare these students as graduates of Clearview High School with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining to this degree. Congratulations.